for this opportunity to glorify you through this game. We ask for your protection over these athletes as they compete, and above all, that everything said and done will be glorified to you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Welcome back to another edition of BJU Bruins basketball. We're here in the Davis Fieldhouse on the campus of Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina, where the BJU Bruins getting ready to host a familiar foe in the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. This will be the 23rd meeting between these two teams. Bruins have won 18 of the past 22, but just shy of 2 weeks ago, these two squads met down in Florida. The Bruins held an 18-point lead in the first half, and the Eagles were able to claw their way back and steal a 1-point victory in that one, 61-60. So the Bruins trying to even up the season series and keep their win streak alive, as they had lost 3 in a row prior to their previous game. It's Mid-Atlantic Christian. They won in very convincing fashion. Annalene Wilder with the ball. She is one to watch. She, in the previous matchup, there's an and one for Dickerson to get things started. In the previous matchup, Wilder knocked down 8 3-pointers on 9 attempts. Absolutely phenomenal. She's a nearly 40% three-point shooter on the year. Takes more than anybody else on the team because she's the best percentage shooter on the team. So she is one to watch out for here this evening. But for the Bruins, ooh, hope she's okay. Hoping that is Kirsten Joseph. She had a big game previously and looked like she just lost her footing. Jenna Brooks knocking down the three there. She's a 32% shooter on the year. Joseph appears to be okay after that stumble earlier. Certainly hope so. Good defense by the Bruins, and they're off to a good start here. Good pass inside. Hayward with the bucket. And the Bruins finding a lot of success here early. 8 points in the first minute. Almost stolen away there by Hayward. Bruins applying a lot of defensive pressure here early. Eagles, for their part, come in at 5-11, but having won 4 in a row, including that previous victory against Bob Jones down in Florida. So both teams with some positive momentum coming into this one. The Bruins commit a turnover. That was a big issue in that comeback win for the Eagles in Florida. The Bruins committed 23 turnovers in that game. Really didn't shoot the ball poorly, but those turnovers were killer. Wide open underneath. Good close there by Dickerson to apply a little bit of pressure, but does not prevent the Eagles from getting on the board. Another three-pointer for Brooks, and this one good as well. Bruins red hot from the floor here to start things off. And tried to whip that one inside. Couple Bruins got in the way. It's off of either Wilder or Price last. Three-pointer on the way, banks it home. Here's Brooks, kicks it over. Dickerson with it. Out to the wing, nice little shot fake. Tried to go back to Dickerson, and she was going the other way. And it's a throwaway by Hayward. And Eagles returned the favor, trying to go down the sideline, but pushed it a little bit too far wide. And the Bruins will take back over. Here's Brooks. Try another three, why not? This one comes up a little bit short. Eagles looking to go quickly in transition. Good pass, driving past Wilder, and got the layup. Well, the Eagles went down 8-0 early, but have closed it to 11-7. Dickerson working around the screen. Back up top, Wilder. Off to a good start. Bruins finding a lot of success shooting the ball here early. Double team. Ball came out a little bit weakly, but did get there. Shot comes up short. Rebounded by Brooks. Or Wilder, excuse me. Dickerson will try her luck from three. A little bit strong. Battle for the rebound, and it is going to be a jump ball. And we'll go to the Eagles here. Substitution. Kirsten Joseph looked like she tweaked something in the first minute or so of the game. Was able to finish the play, came out, and now she's back in. That's an easy call on Brooks for a little hand check there. Her first team first.
Eagles ball.
High scoring quarter here. Already 21 points in the first 4 minutes. Three-pointer on the way, left a little bit short. Battle for the rebound. Last off the Bruins, Dickerson specifically, I believe.
Eagles ball.
Three-pointer from the wing, misses everything. Brooks gets the rebound. Good pass forward to Price, but even better defense. Nice recovery as Price did have a step. The defense was alert, didn't let her get the easy layup. Here's Wilder. A lot of pressure. Goes out to Brooks. Little head fake. Driving all the way in. Fouled. And she'll go to the line for two.
Eagles foul number 5, Caroline Smith, our first team center. At the line for the Bruins, Jenna Brooks.
Brooks is a 69% free throw shooter on the year coming into this one. Hits the first. And the second. Lead is up to 9, 16-7. Nearing the midway mark of this first quarter. Good trap here by the Bruins, and Brooks touched it last. Lila Harvey will inbound this one. It's going to be an offensive foul. Good job setting up there by Hayward, absorbing the contact. It was the second foul on Caroline Smith. Eagles have only committed 3 team fouls, just 2 of them happen to be by the same person. Dickerson gives it up. Here's Brooks. He's had the hot hand here early. Back outside to Dickerson. Inside to Wilder. Back to Dickerson. Lost it for a moment. Goes to Hayward. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Dickerson. That's a good closeout, but she traveled. Timeout on the floor here. Bruins off to a good start despite the few turnovers, leading 16-7, finding a lot of success from behind the arc. The Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Be sure to check them out today. Aside from the turnovers, really not much to criticize on the game thus far from the Bruins. They've overall passed the ball well, have taken good shots, they've converted their opportunities inside and from the free throw. A good percentage shooting overall and from beyond the arc. Taking smart shots. Doing all, just need to cut down on the careless turnovers like the travels and the throwaways. For the Eagles, you've seen a lot worse. Again, that game down in Florida, they were down by 18 and still came back to win. So deficit only half of that right now. We're only in the first quarter. Lots of time. Eagles working with it up top. Three-pointer is... I thought it was a 3. I said it was just a 2. Two-pointer is good. Price almost got the rebound. Couldn't hang on. Keely Bryce averaging a double-double on the year. 15 points, 10 rebounds per game. She's having just a phenomenal freshman year. They missed her very much when she was unavailable for a handful of games earlier this season. Eagles refusing to go away, staying right there, only trailing by 5. Three-pointer comes up a little bit short. Hayward able to get it. Back to Dickerson. And that's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Victoria Broadway. Team foul number 4. So the next one will put the Bruins in the bonus, and still almost 4 minutes left here in this first quarter. Eagles will have to be careful. Bruins are a reasonably good free throw shooting team and done well here today. Wilder pulls up, gets the little floater to go, and leads back up to 7, 18-11. Joseph trying to split the defense, had her pocket picked. Here's Brooks, gonna go up against 2 people. Didn't get the bucket, but will go back to the free throw line. She had her last 2 attempts. And that does put the Bruins in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Foul was on Kirsten Joseph, her first. Bruins have Amani Pouncey check in for Faith Hayward. Bruins have had a lot of injuries this year, and their normally very deep bench is a lot smaller than usual. Brooks again hits both free throws. We'll have Diamond Buxton in for Jenna Brooks. Eagles in the wing. I think that shot might have been partially blocked. Either way, Price ends up with it. Gives it out to Dickerson. Dickerson, nice move, takes it all the way in, left it a little bit short. Buxton with the offensive rebound, couldn't get the putback. Another three-pointer on the way. This one is good. This will be another foul, so 2 more free throws. It's another one on Joseph, and talked about Bruins having a thin bench. Eagles are dealing with a similar issue. They only have 2 substitutes available, and they already have 2 players with 2 fouls apiece here in this first quarter. So they could potentially get themselves in some real trouble if they can't keep the foul count down. And bounced around the rim about 4 or 5 times before finally deciding to not go through. Wilder is one of the best free throw shooters on the team. Has the highest percentage of anybody with more than 4 attempts, but misses both of her free throws. Unusual. Buxton going to get the foul, trying to deny the inbounds pass. It's going to be her first, team second. Bruins feel like they've been capitalizing a lot on offense throughout this quarter, but still lead by just 6. Buxton almost had the rebound, lost it. Another three-pointer, and this one's good as well. Bruins will have to do something to start closing down those shooters as Eagles finding some success here beyond the arc. Bruins had a lot of success early. They've stagnated a little bit. Pouncey going to drive all the way. Gets blocked. Buxton, though, right there. Misses it. Gets her own rebound. Then has it stolen away. Chance here for the Eagles to tie the game. Bruins started off this game on an 8-0 run. Offensive putback, no good. Both teams struggling a little bit on those short shots. Here's Wilder. Looking to drive, gets it all the way in and got fouled. So Wilder will get another 2 chances. His first foul on Ranajala Brown.
Checking in for Bruins, number 13, Jenna Brooks, and number 15, Faith Hayward.
Brooks and Hayward back in
To shoot 2.
for Dickerson and Price. That's more like the Annalene Wilder we're used to seeing. It's the first free throw. And the second. 22-17. Eagles doing a good job staying right with the Bruins, but Bruins have led from the opening minute. Long three-pointer, and it goes down. 22-20. Here's Pouncey. Brooks is wide open. She's already hit a couple threes. Misses that one. Good rebound by Pouncey. And gets the offensive putback. Nice job crashing the offensive glass for Pouncey. Now a 10-second differential between the shot and game clocks. Here as we wind down the first quarter. 10 on the shot clock. And we have traveling violation. The Bruins have 19.2 seconds. Try to put one more. I was going to say point, but probably more than one more point, but score another basket. Brooks lost it. Pass across. Three-pointer. Wide of the mark. And that will conclude the first quarter. High scoring. First contest between these two. Both teams barely hit 60 points. Both of them scored more than 20 here in the first quarter alone. Second quarter coming up. Bruins and Eagles battling in a close one here. Bruins have led from the opening minute, but the Eagles not letting them build up a big lead as of yet. 24-20 after one. Bruins will start with the basketball. One thing to watch will be fouls. Eagles committed 7 fouls in the first and had 2 different players pick up 2 apiece. Not having a lot of bench depth. Both teams are going to have to be very careful with their foul situations. Here's Hayward. Back to Brooks. Over to Wilder. She has an open look for 3. Missed it. Buxton able to get it. Pouncey back up top. Back to Pouncey. Lobs it inside to Buxton. Great pass. And Buxton converts. Three-pointer on the way, a little bit strong. Battle for it. Eagles win it. Another three-pointer. well short. Brooks able to get the rebound. Hayward will bring it up. Up to Wilder. Pass over to Pouncey. Up top to Brooks. Back outside, a little head fake. Wilder providing help. Great find inside. As a lot of the defenders had pulled out toward the top of the key. Nobody picked up Brooks down low. Great find there. The Bruins have had a few really nice assists today. Wilder lets fly with a three, a little bit too strong. Eagles in transition. That's going to be an offensive foul. Pretty easy call there. Brooks was well established for probably a good 2 or 3 seconds, just kind of waiting. It's going to be the second foul on Smith, so 3 different Eagles with 2 fouls apiece now. Hayward gives it up to Pouncey. Inside to Price. Back outside to Dickerson. Back into Price. Turns, puts it up and in. Price is the only player on the team shooting above 50% on the year. 50.8 coming into this one. And a very solid three-point shooter as well. It's the second best on the team by average, trailing only Wilder. Pouncey picks up her first foul of the evening. Team first as well. Nearly stolen away. Not sure how that wasn't a backcourt violation, but gonna say it wasn't. Shot is missed anyway. Pouncey gets it over to Dickerson. Hayward tried to go inside, and a little bit of a awkward interaction there. Ended up being a kick. Good pass inside to Brooks, and tried to go back out to Pouncey and missed. Those are the type of turnovers that really hurt the Bruins last time. Jumper is a little bit too strong. Brooks comes away with it, and it's another foul. And these are just careless fouls. They aren't really making any impact on the game except negatively, and that's the third one on Smith. And again, the Eagles only have 2 substitutes available this evening. Bruins only have 3. So any foul trouble becomes potentially extremely significant, especially this early in the game. Good feed inside. Back out. Dickerson lost the handle. Does get back quickly on defense, though. Driving inside, stolen away. Price officially credited with it. Hayward makes the extra pass to Brooks. Bruins were red hot from three-point early on, but have drastically cooled since. But the Eagles still looking for their first point of the second quarter, and we're over 3.5 minutes in. So both teams have seen the offense dwindle. Another three-pointer. This one's good. Brings the Eagles back within 7. Gives them their first points of the quarter, 4 minutes in. Pass inside to Price. Easy bucket and foul. That's going to be on Lila Harvey. That's her second. Team foul number 3. Price a little shaken up, but appears to be okay. So 66% shooter on the year. She'll have an and one opportunity here to push the lead back to 10. And she does get it. Bruins have done very well overall from the line this evening. Taking advantage, for the most part, of the opportunities there. Another three-pointer on the way, and another one good. Eagles shooting almost exclusively from outside. Finding some success here lately. Dickerson driving. Gives it up. Good passing. Price going to try a jumper. Didn't get it. Good job by Brooks not fouling there on the rebound attempt. Triple team here momentarily. That one is all the way across court. Spin move. Tough shot off the glass, but just wouldn't go. Circled the rim. Here's Hayward. Out to the corner to Brooks, and she traveled. 4:33 to go in the second. Scoring has dropped off drastically here in this frame, but the Bruins do still hold a 7-point lead, 33-26. Conveniently located off of I-385 and just 5 miles from downtown, the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel wants to give you 10% off the best available daily rate. Their on-site bistro serves Starbucks, breakfast, and dinner with seasonal outdoor pool with fire pit and grill available. You can learn more at Marriott.com. The Lady Bruins still holding the lead here, but it does feel a little bit tenuous, especially after what happened a couple weeks ago. Bruins, I still feel like, are taking a lot of good shots. Haven't felt like they've been trying to force it against numbers or against the run of play. They've taken good looks, high percentage shots, open threes, but just not as many shots falling in this quarter, and sometimes you just go a little cold from the floor. But as long as those fundamentals are solid, the baskets will fall. What's most concerning are the turnovers. That's probably the number one reason they ended up falling in Florida, and something they really have to be careful about here this evening. Here we go, back underway. Pass to the free throw line, a little bit too strong. Bruins back the other way. Hayward is wide open. She'll get it. She'll take the three. Comes up just a little bit short. Price able to get the offensive rebound. Up to Wilder. Wilder looking to drive. Had a step. Comes up with the jumper. Saved. But then Hayward not able to get a hold of it. 2-on-2. Eagles going to pull back. Try a three. Comes up short. Good box out. Brooks with the rebound. Here's Brooks. Over to Dickerson. Going to drive the lane. Leaves it off for Hayward. Puts up the jumper. Doesn't quite go. Danced around the rim but wouldn't fall. Again, both teams just not finding anything approaching the success they had in the first quarter. There's a much-needed bucket for the Eagles. Cuts it back down to 5. 33-28. Well, that's just the third basket the Eagles have made in the quarter. It's been almost 7 minutes. Wilder for three. Yes! 36-28. Tough drive. That's going to be a foul on the Bruins. Just their second one of the quarter. Mentioned the Eagles had to be really careful about their foul issues. They have put a big curtailment on it. They have just 3 in this quarter. Eagles haven't gotten to the line much in this one. So they've been taking almost all of their shots from beyond the arc, or at least a very high percentage of them. First free throw missed. Second free throw is good. 36-29. Flipped off for Hayward. Passed across. Here's Brooks. Back up top to Hayward. Back to Brooks. She'll try a 3. Got it and one! So Brooks has a chance to give the Bruins the largest lead they have yet had in this game. That foul is on Alexis Hall. Good news is that is her first. Team 4th. Hits the free throw. Bruins first to 40. 40-29. About 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. Good pressure. That's going to be a tripping call on Keely Price. Pretty easy whistle there. It's going to be her first foul, team 3rd. Sometimes officials have a very hard job. That was not one of those times. Three-pointer on the way, too strong. Battle for the rebound. Dickerson comes away with it. Good strong hands on that one. Into the corner, back to Dickerson. Whipping around Wilder. She'll do it again. Yes! And Elaine Wilder buries another 3, and it's a 14-point lead. Timeout, Eagles. Bruins offense has finally come back to life after being in the doldrums for much of the second quarter. But last few trips down the floor, they have looked electric. And Annalene Wilder providing a lot of that spark. I want to thank FCI Agency. They're an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. See what the Eagles can do here out of the timeout. It's a wide open 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Wilder gets it. Bruins could add to their largest lead of the night thus far. Dickerson, pull up 3. A little bit off target. No numbers here. Going to try a drive anyway. Tough angle and got it. Nice play there as the Eagles cut it back down to a 12-point deficit. It's batted away, but comes right back to Brooks. Brooks pulls up, gives it out to Wilder. Wide open Hayward in the corner. Came up short, tried to get her own rebound, wasn't able to. 1 minute to go in the first half. Bruins leading by double digits. The ball came free, and that's another foul. And that's team foul number 5. Eagles almost got through the half without putting the Bruins in the bonus, but 51.3 to go. That's going to do it. Second foul on Hall. Eagles have spread out the fouls. I think they have 3 or 4 players with 2 each, 1 player with 3. 2 shots upcoming here for Dickerson. Bruins have done well from the free throw line overall today, but Dickerson does miss that one. Second free throw is no good as well, but the Bruins get the offensive rebound. Dickerson has a chance to drive. No foul either way. Coming back, got the bucket. So flying down the court in transition. Eagles able to cut the deficit back down to 10. Here's Dickerson. Brooks looked like she was thinking about a long 3. Tried to get it to Price, couldn't do it. Bruins getting a little sloppy here, and then they commit a foul. Not the end of the half the Bruins were looking for after having so much momentum going into that timeout. Just some careless turnovers, allowing some points on the other end. Now it could be a single-digit lead, depending on what the Eagles do here. Bruins do get the ball back, at least temporarily. 6 seconds. Brooks driving, kicking it across. Got to put up the shot, got it off in time. And they are going to call a foul on the final play of the half. So Dickerson will go to the line with time expired. That's the 3rd foul on Hall. Dickerson got the shot off in time. Got fouled on the shot. Shot didn't go, but she'll get 2 free throws. We'll see if they... Theoretically, there should be some fraction of a second on the clock. They're going to put .3 on there. Dickerson hits the first free throw. And the second. So the Bruins do get a nice positive play at the end of the half. Coming up with the steal, drawing the foul, and then the 2 free throws. 45-33. Bruins with the lead here going into halftime. Second half coming up in 15 minutes. Ready to start the second half here between the Bruins and the Eagles. Bruins holding the 45-33 halftime lead. But for the Bruins, they have been here before. They had a 18-point lead on the Eagles down in Florida a couple weeks ago, and Eagles clawed their way back. So the Bruins trying to make sure that they don't let down their guard and let that happen again. Bruins first commit a foul here in this third quarter as Jenna Brooks picks up her second. First free throw is no good. Eagles going to have to be really, really careful with their foul situation. They have a couple players with 3 fouls, 2 or 3 more with 2 fouls. Going to have to be very careful. Bruins have struggled some against these full court pressures. See how they do here. Wilder up to Dickerson. Threw it away. And then just like that, another turnover for the Bruins. It's been a huge issue throughout this season. They didn't get punished for it too badly in the first half, but had several there as well. Three-pointer on the way. Comes up a little bit short. Offensive rebound. Or, excuse me, defensive rebound by Price. Wilder launches a 3 and got it. Anna-Lane Wilder. It's been good from three-point land all season long. Tonight is no exception. Good passing here. Tough drive. Off the back iron. Bouncing around. The Bruins come up with the rebound. Dickerson looking to move quickly in transition. Passed inside. Price back to Dickerson. Wide open. Left it short, but did get fouled. And that'll be the first Eagles foul of the quarter. And it is the third foul on Lila Harvey. So that's 3 different Eagles now with 3 fouls apiece. The reason the foul situation is so critical is that they only have 2 reserves on the bench. Dickerson gets the first free throw to go. And the second, Bruins first to 50. And that's their largest lead of the evening thus far, 50-34. Pass down below, just barely saved in bounds. Nice kick out for the open 3. Too strong though, rebounded by Brooks. Or Price, excuse me. Done that a couple times today. Apologies, ladies. Dickerson has it poked away. Dickerson didn't go after it because she thought it was hit away from her. The official disagreed, so it's a turnover. Bruins applying just a little bit of pressure themselves. Nice block by Price. The second effort is good. Here's Wilder. Lost it. Pass to the backside. And bucket is good. And the Bruins have had some struggles against the press. Couple turnovers already here just in this quarter. Didn't really see it much from the Eagles in the first half. It can be a very tiring defense to play, so you have to either have really good conditioning or have a deep bench. And the Eagles do not have a deep bench. That's another foul committed down low. That's going to be They didn't update who that was on. That is the second team foul. Wilder for 3 again. This time it's off the mark. And it's going to be a reaching foul on Dickerson. She was going for the rebound. Her first, team second. Bruins still with a 12-point lead, same as it was at halftime. Risky pass, and it's stolen away. Pass down low, easy bucket. Bruins able to strike in transition there. Price able to get the finish. Another steal. And then a foul. Bruins causing some turnovers. Offset some of the ones they've committed. That's going to be just the second foul on Broadway. Third team foul already, though, and we're barely 3 minutes into this quarter. Again, the Bruins have done pretty well from the line today. You don't want to give them more opportunities if you're the Eagles. Mid-range jumper for Price is perfect. Lead is back up to 16, 54-38. That's a bad pass, nearly stolen away, and it is by Brooks. Off to the races is Hayward, and she'll lay it up. No good. Good follow by Price, though. And it's the largest lead of the night for the Bruins. And they were going to have a timeout on the floor here. 6:18 to go in the third. The Bruins been able to put a couple early turnovers behind them and get clicking on both offense and defense. Have allowed just 5 points in the quarter thus far. Meanwhile, we'll put up 11. Want to remind you fans to check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. That's bjubruins.com. Find out all kinds of great stuff, everything Bruins there on the Bruins website, whether it's results of the games, upcoming games, check out the schedule, latest news, game previews, feature stories on players and coaches, post-game interviews, and also, though it is hard to believe, we are not as far away from summer as it might seem. Summer camp information there on the Bruins website as well. Encourage you to check that out. All of that and more all at bjubruins.com. Also have a link to the merchandise store so you can load up on all the hats, hoodies, and whatnot you may require. Eagles ball out of the timeout. Bruins with an 18-point lead, the largest of the night. Here's a drive inside, blocked initially. Second effort is also blocked. Price able to come away with it, lost it momentarily, and then gets it back under control. Price gives it up to Brooks. Back to Hayward, over to Wilder. She's been red hot from outside. Comes up just a little bit short on that one, though. Not a bad shot to take there, though. Passed inside. Wilder on the defense, well done. It should be a jump ball, and it is. It will go to the Bruins this time on the alternating possession. Another press being set up here. And another turnover. This is something the Bruins should have down by now. They have been pressed by a team almost every game, at least the home games that I have been here for. Other teams have put the press on them at some point or extended points. It does stay with the Bruins, so it's not technically a turnover yet. But again, just they've had so much struggle with it. Got it to Brooks. Brooks guarded well. Has to get rid of it. Got it to Wilder, and she traveled.
Traveling violation. Eagles ball.
So after the timeout, both teams a little bit stagnant here. Tough drive. Got it to go, though. Eagles with just their third basket of the quarter. Hayward, good hesitation, got it to Price, missed it, and that's going to be a foul going for the rebound on either Price or Brooks, one or the other. It's going to be on Brooks, her second, team third, or excuse me, her third, rather. First Bruin in any kind of foul trouble. Timeout here on the floor, 4:56 to go in the third quarter. Bruins maintaining a healthy 16-point lead, but plenty of game left to go. Both teams have made their fair share, limit theirs enough and capitalize on the Eagles enough to keep growing the lead. Outscored Eagles by 4 in this quarter. Back out of the timeout, Eagles basketball. They've been a little more reluctant to shoot the three, which has been interesting. We saw a whole lot of that early on. Here's Price. Back out to Pouncey, recently into the game. Over to Dickerson. 12 on the shot clock. Here's Pouncey again. Down to 6. She's going to try a shot and she'll get fouled. Pouncey will go to the line for 2. It's team foul number 4 on the Eagles, so the next one will put the Bruins in the bonus. They'd gone a few minutes without a foul after picking up 3 in relatively quick succession early on. Pouncey's first free throw is too strong. Second free throw is good. 57-40. Just over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bruins in control against their region opponents for the moment. Three-pointer off the mark. Price yet another rebound. She's averaging over 10 per game on the season. Wilder back up to Pouncey. She could not be more open. It puts a little bit too much on it, though. Joseph, wild shot, didn't get it to go. Wilder with the rebound. Dickerson with it. Dickerson looking to drive all the way, lost the handle. Goes off of her leg and out of bounds. So Eagles will take over. Tough drive, and it's going to be a foul on the Bruins. That's their 4th team foul. So now they are one away from putting the Eagles in the bonus. The Eagles have not gotten to the bonus in either of the previous quarters. It's also the second foul on Buxton. First free throw is good.
Bruins foul on number 23, Darren Buxton, for second, team fourth.
Both free throws are good. For both teams, the scoring has gone down each quarter. After that high-flying first quarter that saw 44 points and another throwaway.
Out of bounds, Eagles ball.
Tough drive contested. Didn't get it. Second effort is good. And the Bruins throw it away again. Wilder wasn't looking. Pouncey passed it to her anyway. The Bruins going to take a timeout, talk things over. They have been incredibly sloppy here in this quarter and really kind of fortunate to still be up by 13. Do still have that 13-point lead, though, and they will try to close out the quarter strong here. And immediately there's a foul, and that will put the Eagles in the bonus. So that is not the way you want to come out of a timeout. Bruins just leaving the door open here. There is still an awful lot of basketball to play. Second free throw is good also. Bruins will once again be dealing with this press. Up to Dickerson. Able to clear it. Dickerson kicks it out. That's a great look for Price, but way too strong on the shot. Eagles trying to cut this down to single digits. And that's going to be another foul. This one on Brooks, and two more shots upcoming for the Eagles. Bruins letting him get back into it from the charity stripe. Second foul on Price, so not on Brooks. Two more shots upcoming. Second free throw is no good. Bruins with the rebound. That's Price. Needed to see Wilder a little bit earlier that time. Here's a drive for Hayward. Got it. 59-46, under 2 to go in this third quarter. There's a three-pointer, and it is wide right. The last touch by the Eagles. Bruins basketball. Back across, open three. Nice job making that one extra pass. Wilder had a great look there, and it just barely didn't go down. Some good ball movement, though. Shot goes up, no good. Bruins started to get the rebound. It was batted away. Will be Bruins basketball. Anderson back to Hayward. Cross to Pouncey. Traveled. Seen it a lot. Far too much. Three-pointer on the way is good. Just a 10-point game, 59-49. And all the wrong kinds of deja vu for the Bruins right now. Hand off to Hayward. Inside. Spinning jumper. Price gets blocked. No foul. Well defended. Now the Eagles can make this a single-digit deficit going into the final frame. 10 seconds. Here's a drive. Lost the handle. And the Bruins just going to let the clock run out. 59-49.
Bruins 59, Eagles 49.
Bruins with a very shaky end of that quarter. Need to be able to put that behind them and hone in on these final 10 minutes. Eagles very much within striking range. Fourth quarter about to get started here between the host BJU Bruins and the visiting Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Here we go. Final 10 minutes to decide this one. Bruins have led by as many as 18. Currently lead by 10. Eagles got a good look there, but couldn't get the layup to fall. Brooks inside to Buxton. She's fouled immediately. The Eagles did do a much better job on the foul front in that last quarter, but that is the fourth foul on Caroline Smith, so she is on the brink. First player on either team with 4 fouls. Coach Lewis going to have her take a seat. Probably at least a few minutes. That's a good cut for Brooks. Didn't get the layup, though. Three-pointer on the way is short. Rebounded by Hayward. She is flying down the court. Out to Pouncey. Brooks with it. Good pass to Price, cutting inside. Nice find from Brooks. First points of the quarter for either team. Good defense here. It's a contested three-pointer. It's short. Pouncey with the rebound. Pouncey able to dribble her way out of trouble for the most part. Here's Hayward. And Hayward gets fouled.
Foul. Eagles foul number 10, Layla Hartman.
That's the fourth foul on Harvey.
Second.
So now both Harvey and Smith on the edge. And imagine we're going to see Harvey come out here, and we will. So both of the players with 4 fouls on the bench at the moment. Another travel.
Traveling violation. Eagles ball.
These teams met on the first. Bruins had 23 turnovers. I don't know how many they have tonight, but it feels like it's about that many. Difference is they are still up on the scoreboard. 61-49. Nice block by Buxton. And able to save it in bounds. And another foul. And much like last quarter, Eagles picking up a lot of fouls early in the quarter. And now that's 4 on Hall. So 3 different Eagles in foul trouble. Mentioned this was going to be a concern late in the game. And sure enough, 3 different players potentially in trouble. One of the Bruins hit the deck. Hope she's okay. Eagles get the basket. It was Hayward, I think. Looks like she's okay. Lead is back down to 10. The Eagles have 3 players on the verge of fouling out. That's going to be another foul. Who's that one going to be on is the question. That's only the second foul on Alessandra Henriquez. But that's the 4th team foul, and we aren't even 2.5 minutes into the quarter. Eagles just getting too aggressive on defense. And a lot of just easy calls for the officials. First free throw is good, second one upcoming. Second one is no good. Drive is a good one. Eagles within single digits for the first time in a while. I think somebody just got a technical. Yep, looks like it. The Bruins shooting a technical free throw. Brooks is going to shoot it. What I didn't catch was who the technical was on. They didn't update the board, so I'm thinking it may have been the coaching staff. Brooks hits 1 out of 2, but then the Bruins will get the basketball as well. Lead is back up to 10. And since that does technically count as a team foul, the Bruins are in the bonus for the remaining 7:16. Here's Hayward. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Third foul on Henriquez. First free throw is no good for Hayward. Bruins did really well from the line in the first half, but have struggled a bit here in the second. They do get the second free throw to go. 64-53, but still with 7 minutes. Lead definitely not feeling safe at the moment, especially with how many three-pointers we've seen go down. Offensive rebound here for Trinity Baptist. Jumper is good. That is a long 2. But it does get it back down to a single-digit deficit, 64-55. A lot of credit to the Eagles. They have refused to go away here. Pass inside to Buxton. She gets it. Missed the shot. And here comes Trinity the other way. That's going to be a foul on the Bruins, their first of the quarter. This is going to be on Hayward, her second. Tough drive, though. Ooh, big foul from Buxton. That was a lot of contact on that one. Buxton has been known to have some significant foul troubles when she plays, and tonight is no exception. That's her 4th. Waiting on the other free throw. Eagles very much within striking range. The Bruins have left the door open with all the mistakes. Do still have a 7-point lead here, and they are in the bonus. Not all bad news, but they have been struggling in this quarter. This would be huge from Wilder. Came up just a little bit short. It's going to be a jump ball. Stay with the Bruins here. Wide open Brooks at the top. That one is good. Bruins needed that one badly. Haven't seen much go right here in this quarter. But a big three-pointer from Jenna Brooks pushes the lead back to 10. The Bruins have no reason to rush here. Clock is on your side in this situation. Hayward gets the layup. And just like that, lead goes from 7 to 12. Joseph launches the three, no good. Hayward with the rebound. Brooks will wisely slow things up here. Here's Buxton. Good feed to Brooks on the cut. Great find. Just like that, the lead is doubled. 3 straight baskets for the Bruins. They're right back out of the danger zone again. 4:52 to go. Lead back up to 14, 71 to 57. Bruins have responded very well after seeing the lead trimmed all the way to 7. Seemed like they might be letting another one slip away. Came right back with 3 straight baskets. While I won't say they can rest on their laurels yet, there's still almost 5 minutes to go, but a 14-point lead feels a whole lot better than a 7-point lead. Eagles basketball. They have 3 players with 4 fouls. The Bruins have 1. That's Buxton, who is not on the court currently. Here's Joseph driving. Didn't get it. Price with the rebound. Here's Pouncey. Back up top to Brooks. Little head fake. Got it to Price, who gets the bucket. Bruins on a 9-0 run here. Ball is loose. Pouncey able to pick it up. Pouncey gets it into Hayward, all the way in for the layup. Wide left. And now under 4 minutes to go. Smith getting ready to check back in. One of the players with 4 fouls for the Eagles. Eagles put the Bruins in the bonus very early, but since then have done a really good job of not giving them too many extra opportunities from the line. Dickerson in for Hayward, and as mentioned, Caroline Smith back in for the Eagles. Here's Pouncey. 8 on the shot clock. Price. Turnaround jumper, didn't get it. Nice drive and dish at the last second, but Smith can't get the bucket. Eagles with just 8 points in 7 minutes in this quarter. As of now, looking like they will not be able to repeat the feat from a couple weeks prior, but still almost 3 minutes to go. Bruins have had a much stronger latter part of this fourth quarter than the early part. It's a good dish. Wide open three-pointer. It's good. Anna Lane Wilder again. It's her 4th or 5th three she's knocked down this evening. And it's the largest lead the Bruins have had in the entire game. So we have foul on Pouncey, her second, team third. Hayward in for Pouncey. 2 shots upcoming. Here's Hayward able to dribble through the pressure. Almost lost it. They did end up throwing it away. 2-on-1. It's a good move, but didn't finish the basket. Dickerson races across half court, but then wisely slows things down. Again, the clock is on the Bruins side. Into Price. Back to Hayward. Out Brooks for a 3. That one wide of the mark. Under 2 minutes to go, though, and the Bruins firmly in control of this one, 76-57. There's not going to be a second half collapse this time. It briefly looked like it might be. Bruins' 18-point lead shrank all the way down to 7. And then they just went on a run. Said, not tonight. Brooks gets it inside to Price. Price back inside to Brooks. And the layup's good. Bruins with one of their best offensive quarters they have had in a good while.
Bruins foul number 14 in the lane violation. Their second, team fourth. On the line for the Eagles, St. Joseph.
This is the second foul on Wilder. First free throw is good. Too little, too late for the Eagles. We're not able to pull out the comeback magic this time, but Bruins, a really good response after it seemed like they were in danger of letting another one slip away. Just went on that run that really put the nail in the coffin. There's a foul. Hayward goes down and she'll go to the line for 2.
Eagles foul number 2,
Renajah LeBrown picking up her third foul. It's actually kind of impressive that nobody fouled out in this game after having 4 people with 4 fouls apiece. But with the victory, the Bruins avenged their loss in Florida earlier this year. Moved to 3-4 in the conference, 9-14 overall, and 7-5 here within the friendly confines of the Fieldhouse. Meanwhile, the Eagles will have their 4-game winning streak snapped. They'll drop to 5-12, 2-5 on the road, and 2-2 within the conference. Bruins able to get across midcourt here. Brooks with it. About a 6-second differential between shot and game clock. Hayward, a little head fake. Lost it, but took 24 seconds off. Wilder going back on defense. Gets the block. Follow-up basket is good, but great initial defensive effort. Price just going to hold on to this one, and that will do it. Your final score, Bruins 80, Eagles 61, as the Bruins put up 20 points or more in 3 of the 4 quarters. It's had a little dip there in the third. Looked like things might get a little dicey, but then big run in the middle of the fourth quarter to really put it away and cement this one. Well, invite you to stick around as the next game will be the men's teams from these 2 schools, Trinity Baptist and the Bruins. So invite you to stick around for that. It's scheduled for a 7 o'clock-ish start. Might be just a little bit later, but somewhere right around there. Hope you can come out and join us in person or catch it right here on the webcast. Either way, hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm Nate Warwick saying good night, God bless, and go Bruins.